There we go. Hey, everybody. All right, so some weird things happened for some reason, and by the time I realized that the YouTube wasn't active, I saw that the other YouTube is active, so I'm just gonna leave both on. So if you're watching this, we are not doing a podcast. This is my Mass Effect stream, and I'm just gonna let it stick around because I saw people were waiting over there already too, and waiting at Blind Wave Gaming. And everyone at Twitch, hi Twitch, you guys are of course in the right spot. How's everyone doing? I open up a chat so I can see all your chats. We're all good. How is everybody? Hello, Slim. Moggle? Nope. Not Moggle. Mogget? How are you, Mogget? Antonio, hi. Thank you, Antonio, by the way. You're the... I think the TV's a little loud. I feel like it's probably an echo. Alright, there we go. Yes, it's time for Mass Effect. Hello, Juan, how are you? Hi, Cornupokia. Also, Antonio, thank you, because you were the one that notified it in the YouTube when I saw that it wasn't live there, so thank you for that. And hello, hi, Castle, how are you? And Ramcoda. Oh, Ramcoda, I see. How are you doing, Ramcoda? Farrell, how are you? Remember, no spoilers. Yes, no spoilers, please. I would appreciate it. We are making some progress. Eating good. How did I chop my hair off? Then everybody else started growing theirs. This is the longest I've ever had it, Juan. Though I am thinking about getting a haircut, maybe soon. I don't know if I'm... As it gets into summer, I'm worried it's gonna get too hot. So I may get it cut down, at least trimmed down. Maybe not as long. I don't know. But yeah, this is the longest I've ever had it. Hello, Ashley. How are you? All right. So let's see. Yes, we're good. Oh, let me turn that. I need to change this. Where is live chat? There we go. Ah, Death, how are you, Death? Put it in a ponytail. I might have enough to be able to put it into a ponytail. Like, be a little. Can I do one of those like top knot things and put it up here? Man, I've never done this before. I don't know. I don't know how well it'll work. Not sure. Pigtails. I think I could do pigtails, guys. I think that is possible. I think I could. That could be possible. My daughter could probably help me with that. Alright, so as far as Mass Effect goes, the things we've done have been Pharos and Novera? Something like that. There's like an ice place with an inn. And I'm sure chat will tell me what it was, but... we did those. We've done some extra side quests and stuff. I want to do more side quests and get some levels up before we head to... Man, what is it? Something with a V. Before we head there, I want to do some other quests. That's one of my goals right now. So we're probably going to do the DLC asteroid place, as long as that's going to be not a problem. I'm assuming it won't be a problem. I think it's some kind of AI stuff. I think that's Unless I'm confusing that with the moon, because that was some AI stuff too. I don't know. And then once we get some of that stuff done, we'll head around and do cleaning up of some other side quest stories and stuff too. That's, I think, my goal for the night. I also want to hit up a place in the Aldrin. Is that what it was? Was it Aldrin? Wasn't Andromeda. I think it was Aldrin sector, something like that. So. Alright. I'm gonna resume. Yeah, the Armstrong Nebula. That sounds right. Let me switch it to the game thing, so I'm gonna get a lot smaller. Go. You hate driving the Mako? The Mako's not too bad. The thing I hate is that the area where I drive it just feels empty. It doesn't feel that full. You know what I mean? Wait, did we do this? Where are we? Did we go to the MSV Ontario? I don't remember what the story's for. Hello, Larry. How are you? You're playing Mass Effect 2 right now on Insane. Wow. Wish the game had a screensaver mode. That could be cool. All right, well, let's go. I don't know. Did we already do this? Was this the last thing we did? I think it is. This is that's the people where I had to save the one guy. All right. He was a bio person or whatever. All right, let's go to the Exodus cluster. The asteroid is there. We're gonna go to Utopia first. You've flipped the Mako twice and we're stuck for 20 minutes. You can go back to the Normandy.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Ooh.
Commander, I'm glad you're in the area. We've got an emergency situation and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
Okay, I'll do my best.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth lead out.
You guys watch Dhurandhar Indian movie? We can. It's possible. I recommend doing the recommendations. I've seen some Indian movies moving up in ranks and stuff too, and showing up in our recommendations a bit. So I would definitely recommending whatever it is you're wanting. I feel like I've been here before. Nirvana sounds familiar. I've been to Nirvana. Is this Eden Prime? Oh wait, where's the is it not here in this area? Must not be. Okay. There's nothing in Utopia then, I guess. I feel like, hang on, let me go back out. Let me look at my journal. Okay, yeah, in the Hades Gamma cluster. Okay. But yeah, that's somewhere else. So let's head to the asteroid. Asgard. I think I'm good, Peacemaker. What is it? Yeah, music. Going to the third game. Oh, you guys talking about shoot, what's it called? Force Unleashed. Did I read all these before too? I think I did. Yeah. So I think I read all these. I just didn't go to the asteroid that is the Terra Nova. Yeah. This sounds familiar. Alright, I think we've done all that. Let's go to this asteroid. X57 is a metallic asteroid originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With the increased development on Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X57 using the recovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X57 have been lost. Fusion torches have reignited, and the asteroid is accelerating toward Terra Nova. Alright, I think I remember reading about this. Who should we take with us? We did a mall trailer reaction. We're not doing the newest mall trailer reaction. If that's what you're asking. Was it Graham? What's up, Rupper? What have I called you before? I forget. E.T.? Always bring a Krogan? I mean, bringing the Krogan's pretty fun. And then my girl Liara? Is that what we do? A Krogan and Liara? I don't really bring Ashley or Caden. I'll take Caden to the biotics thingy. You know what I mean? It should be pretty decent. Got some good biotics, a little bit of combat strength, and then the tech is all me, I guess, huh? Alright, yeah. We'll do this. As long as there's no like story element things, but being in DLC, we can probably take it. Alright, we'll do this. Shepherd. Ooh, we get a cinematic. Oh my gosh.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours.
That's not good.
Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Yeah, but even if we cease the
Hello.
acceleration.
I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Ooh, we're making in? Oh, cool. Okay, we can hit up the fusion torches. Dude, look how big those are. The Mako, transmission tower, fusion torch, fusion torch, fusion torch. Okay. But
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn it.
who shot at me? Ugh. Head this way. Can I just blow that up? No? Dude, listen to it. It's so loud. One, you gotta be a gun, right? Oh, it didn't work. Huh. Alright, let's go over here and disable this stuff, I guess. How do I get in? There we are. Well, we did that. Let's save. All right. A lot of bags here, or not bags, lockers. Dead person. All right, let's pick up my pistol. Ready, Rex? Oh man, doggies in
Batarians.
Batarian. Okay.
Harak! Check! Check!
Why Batarians? What are they doing? Okay, good, they're dead.
Release the Baron!
Lisa, what? Goodness. What was that? Why is there a wall there now? Okay.
Regroup!
Yeah, I don't know if they're not with me. Want to make sure they're with me. Batarian. Let's go up top, I guess. Should be stairs over here to the right. I think there always are, right? Yeah, like every one of these rooms I think is always the same. They're just a little different. Going that way? Don't look like it. Torch controls. Very easy.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Kate Bowen. What's up, Boren? How are you? First encounter with Batarians, yeah. I think they were in my codex. Or maybe, yeah, right there.
2160s, the Alliance began
Batarians.
aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skillian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skillian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
And what year are we in, chat? I don't remember. 2178 is when that occurred. I forget what year we're in now. 2183. Okay, so this is like 5 years ago. Is video game audio low for you guys? I had one person mention it over on YouTube. Okay, I had someone mention it here in Twitch. Bit low, yes, volume's way low. Alright. Let me adjust it. I'll sit over here. Alright. I'm gonna hope that's better. You want to hear the codex again to see how the volume is now? I'm gonna hit this, and then I'm also gonna go turn off the heat or turn on the air, because it's getting warm back here.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skillian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated...
Wait till I start shooting. Is that better, or is that too much? Oh god, no, they're coming right for me. Oh, look out, throw a grenade. Is that better there? Where's the episode 3 reaction? For Star Wars? What are you talking about? Episode 3 of what? I'm gonna use this guy. Alright, so that's me talking while shooting, and there's combat. Do you guys feel like it's better? Is it too loud? Too... Shooting is quite loud? Alright. I need to just put down this thing until I get it situated better. shoot. Is that better? Damn. I also have dialogue option up. I can take sound effects down a bit more. Leave music a little higher. I do want dialogue to be heard for you guys enough.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skillian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused.
Alright, so I'm gonna take that up a little more.
Worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge.
I'm gonna put that
by
there, and I
funneling
think
money-
that's pretty good. And then I'm going to go back into options for sound effects and take this down to 35. That's still too much? Is that moving that sound effects at all? Yeah, okay. Does that seem okay now? That doesn't seem as loud now. I'm trying to look over at the spiking aspect of things.
The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high.
Did it turn that down too?
Kuna. They are massive creatures.
Is that considered a sound effect? Sorry guys, I'm gonna try this real quick. I'm sorry if it's too loud. I apologize.
In the early 2160s,
It does.
the
Why
Alliance
is
began
this
aggressive colonization
sound
of
effect
worlds
and not
in the Skillian
dialogue?
Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians.
Why is that in the same
who had been
category?
developing the region for several decades. In 2171,
Alright, well, this isn't a
the
very good
Batarians petitioned the
measurement of
Council
that
to
then, I'm
declare
sorry.
the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to humans.
How's the weather? 69.1 here. It is like almost 70 degrees outside right now. Alright, well, so I cannot count on that. I will turn down the sound effects because of game audio. I'm gonna put it down here. I cannot rely on the codec side of things. I feel like that might be too loud still though for the gunshots, so I'm gonna make it 40. Yeah, I would think that anything that was talking would be considered dialogue. I guess the codex is not, and they're counting whenever like Shepard's speaking and who she's speaking to. But I don't know. What's up, Book Bees? How are you? Who said it? Someone said. Dude, someone said about the Batarians are the people who killed my people. I swear I saw that somewhere. Like it was Batarian slavers. Is that right? If that's the case, then I'm fighting a lot of these, I think. That's gonna be my backstory is gonna be like, I can't let these Batarians kill more people. I have to stop this. Dagnab Batarians. What are you doing, dude?
Hey,
Stop!
Oh God. I didn't mean to. Are you hurt?
takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... well... guess I'm not much of a soldier.
Leave the fighting to me from now on. Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, We don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs.
Oh man.
It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it, it'd be bad.
Typical Batarian. Yeah.
The people back on Earth haven't been paying attention. Again. The Batarians burned my home to the ground 20 years ago. They don't change.
I've heard all the stories.
Might be a little
Slave rings
harsh
ranching
on 'em,
people
but
like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
The conventions only apply to Council-aligned races. The Batarian government is a rogue state.
The Batarians aren't stupid. If they made a policy of this, the Council will declare war on them. My opinion? These guys aren't backed by their government. They've got to be working on their own.
We can worry about who to blame later.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Is there anything else I can tell you?
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Okay, that's all that we can get from that, I think.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Ah, Varen. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
Alright. We gotta deal with mines and people outside the area. If there's time.
If I run into your people, I'll do what I can. But the torches have to come first.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Oh, is that who she was with? Was with her brother?
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The
that makes
minerals we
sense.
extract almost cover the costs.
I think it's a really good idea where it's like, hey, we need to have a base up in space, but instead of trying to launch something up there, why not use something already there and just try to get it in position? Obama makes a cameo in this game, yeah, right? I think the Batarians are the ones that did the Akuz. Yeah. Yeah, that's what Twitch was saying as well. There's nothing else here. Evacuate.
Give me a worst case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Time's running short. I'm gonna go punch this mountain into space.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
Alright. Let's go take care of the other torches. Let's save now since we just did all that. My weakness has been not saving, so... Alright, what's over here? Where are we going? Alright. There's the question mark there, but I don't know what it's for. Go. Alright. What's this over here? Transmission tower. Is that useful in some way? Is it down here or is it up there? Nope, not going that way.
You hear me? I'm getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
These are the things that blow up? Okay. Akuz was a thresher one.
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Okay. The other one was Mendor?
Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby.
Oh!
Proceed on foot.
Maybe those are the things that blow up. My bad. Whoops.
You hear me? I'm getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Alright, so don't get close to those. Don't get close to those. Can I shoot them? Guess not.
Engaging target.
Dang. I was getting too close to the left one, not the right one. And I was getting shot at, and that made things more hectic. Mindar. Mindwar?
Repair me? I'm getting all kinds of interference. Damn.
Oopsie doopsie.
Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
Yep, I know. I was using the proximity indicator. That's why I was stopping and moving left and right, trying to see which way I was supposed to be going. I saw I was closer one way than the other way.
Demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Can I not go right in between? There we go. Damn, there's another one? Where? Nope. Okay. Made it. Let's save. Can't save. Can't save. Why can't I save? Now I can save. Cool. There we go. Now we got the bombs disabled. I don't have to go through that again. We can go inside. work. Take this, Batarians! Huh. Drone. One more. What the? Oh, dang. Good shot, whoever did that. Let's head on up. I think there's a bad guy up here. There we go. Good job, team. Alright. Beat a bunch of guys, save. My issue in the past has been not saving enough. Disable the torch.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off.
Oh no.
Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
No, Kate. That Balak. No, Aaron. Who's shutting down the torches?
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Dang, man. I don't think I could do anything there. We already got the med. Like that meme. Trust autosave, no. Save every 10 minutes. Yeah, right? I don't think we did this door over here. I'm gonna open this door. You play Mass Effect as well? How are you liking it? Is your first time too? Yeah, I hope it wasn't her brother either. Okay. Hey, it's saved. Let me get back to the car and then we'll save again. Alright, are these things shut down now? Am I good? Where's my car? I wonder how far you can run. Can you run this whole place if you want to? Does this keep getting bigger? That'd be really cool if like the background kept getting bigger as we get closer. The longer we take. Am I liking the game so far? I think I'm liking it a good bit. It's an interesting RPG. I like the gunplay aspect of it. Like most RPGs I've played are usually sword oriented, you know? So it's interesting to have this be a shooter instead. Story wise, like I'm just trying to, I made a background and I want to follow more of what I think the character would do for the background. You. Oh, that one caught me. Oh, my wheel. Oh, there's one far away. Ramps and stuff is so fun. Oh, whoa! Missed me. Oh, that one hit. Interesting, these boxes that form around them. Ah! Cool. Alright, we did it. Now, I have fun driving these things around. Alright, let's save again. Before we go in. What gun do I want? Keep the sniper, I guess. I am in space. I'm on an asteroid. Trying to stop it from colliding with a planet.
Now it gets fun.
Release the Baron!
Where's the Baron? Moving up.
On me.
Move on up, Rex. What the? Rex. Hit someone there. Where'd you go? Oh, thank you, Liara. I love your lift. Look, dude, that's so good. I love that move so much. If I'm ever playing this game again and I get to have, what are those biotics? Is that what that is? I want lift. I love just seeing them just floating around. What game is it? This is Mass Effect, the first one. This is my first time playing through the Mass Effect games. So far, we've only made it somewhat through the first one. And then we'll see where we're at when we're done, as far as getting the second one. But I'm happy. I just happened to be streaming on the main Vinewave channel. It was an accident, and then instead of turning it off, I just left it on. So, if you guys want to see it more in the future, make sure you follow either the Vinewave Gaming channel or Twitch, because I stream there every Thursday. Oh! Oh, you get to do it again? Okay. I don't understand it. That's the first time I ever failed one, but it did not seem as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought I just messed everything up. That one's nice. The heat sink capacity is a little lower, but more damage and accuracy is better. Let's take this harpoon. Oh my gosh, that's better in every capacity. Yes. And I can add a whole new upgrade. Yes. Yes. All right, Rex, you need a better shotgun. Let's see what we got. You got my best, so no better shotgun. How about assault rifle? I can get you better assault rifle. I cannot. You got my best, so on to Liara. Pistols. You got a really good one, but no, nothing I can do there. I can give you a harpoon. Yeah, let's give you this. We'll switch you out for the Prodigy. I really need to go through. What's my level in? We can upgrade my tactical armor, might be good. I've got all my charm, I don't have any more intimidate. I think we should do a tactical armor. We should just max out his shotguns. There's no reason not to. And then one more point into the barrier, maybe. Bolster your kinetic shields with Mass Effect field. Absorb amount of damage. Attacks kinetic shield also penetrate the barrier. I got fitness maxed out. Warp, maybe. Warp's duration is longer. Powerful Mass Effect field that wreaks havoc on weakens armor and inflicts damage over time when enemies caught in the area of effect. You use Metagel if you fail a hack. I wonder what your main team will be at the end of Mass Effect. Yeah, I don't know. Biotics. I like to play Vanguard. The gameplay is just completely different starting from Mass Effect 2. Yeah, what did I call it? Did I not call it biotics? Whatever it is. The lift is so good. Scale of 1 to 10, how much did you hate the mines part? I mean, I didn't hate it. It was okay. It's 4. What's in the game so far? Mass Effect 1 is a great world building. Yeah, I love the Codex. Reads to me. I love it. One of my favorite things in this game. I just wish, I wish all of it read to me. But no, the game itself has been a lot of fun. I really liked it. Alright, lift is maxed out. May I up her warp too? Or her singularity? Dude, you pull stuff in with singularity and then lift it, right? Oh, that would be really good. I think that would work that way. But I don't control her because I don't want to. But if I did control her, that would be a really good way of doing it. I wonder if she does it, because lift will work in an area as well, right? Projects projects a sphere of powerful contragravity. Any object or creature caught in the area of effect will be lifted in the air. Enemies will be temporarily mobilized. And like, that's in the area of effect. So you singularity and pull them all in and then lift them all up, and now they're just all of them floating in the air. That's so good. Alright, I need to try to remember to do that more. Let me up singularity because it probably increases the area. Yeah, the radius is bigger. Until you get to master singularity. Okay, yeah, let's do that. If we can buff singularity and then also buff... Oh, that's such a good idea. I think I'm going to give myself more tactical armor, maybe. So I can max that part of it out. And it unlocks medium armor? Yeah, let's do that. So if that's the case, if I go to equipment and armor now, is there better armor I can wear? That one gives me more damage protection, but less shields. Dang. I'm already wearing medium armor. I think it was a lie. No, it's not even there. Oh, I bet I unlocked it. Here's some... Yeah, equip medium armor. Okay. Oh well. I have Master Shield Boost. That's still good too. Now I can work on... Getting my electronics up might be good. Just have more shield capacity. That sounds like a good idea. My tactical armor is already... gonna reduce some stuff. Damage reduction and hardening. I should start commandoing, man. Increase damage with all weapons, improves immunity ability, improves marksman ability, improves assassination ability. It improves all of those? Reduces the recharge time on assassinate and marksman. I should have read that more. I want that. Yeah, we might start putting points into commando next, maybe. I don't think I need more health on my first aid. We did fitness that did it. This just restores my health. Which I don't think has been a big issue. So yeah, we'll just, electronics for shield. Oh, excuse me. But I think commando is going to be a better idea. Alright, let's disable this rocket. Yeah. Hi, Lewick, how are you? Interesting. Usually, this is when, like, I get a cinematic or something. I'm gonna save. That's right, I need to find those engineers too, but I just disabled all 3, so what's gonna happen now?
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Okay, I could shoot right now. Alright, you know what? You stay there. You stay there. Come on, I'll go talk to him.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
A quick slave grab? Oh, I feel like I should just attack him. Oh, I feel like I should just attack him. Shepard would be mad. A slave grab? That's what killed all my people, right? I want to know what he has to say, but I don't like this a quick slave grab, nothing more. Alright, let's... I feel so conflicted, guys. Is there more information that I need? No. Fuck it. A slave grab? Die!
That's reason enough for me.
Damn it. Get her! No one leaves!
Wait, is this automatic? Oh! My sniper shoots a lot of bullets. Slavers! Die! Oh, that guy's still alive? Ooh, Dougie. One behind me? Dude, this gun's sick! I just swapped up for the harpoon, didn't I? Where'd he go? He's already dead. Okay. It's hard to aim it like this. Come on, pop out. Grab on the leg. No. 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 Uh-oh. What? Get him, Rex. Get him, Rex.
All targets eliminated.
Alright. Stupid slavers. Alright, we have got to find the one people too. That's the main facility. There's still that transmission tower. Let's see if I can get to that transmission tower. No, we're not having slavers, guys. If there was some other reasoning, maybe Shepard would have listened. No. This is a real steep mountain. I don't think I can make it up it. Never mind. We can't. Data link between the transmission tower and several survey stations has been restored. Survey stations locations are now shown on your map. Okay. What does that mean now? Do we gotta go there? Is this where the people are? Oh man. Alright. What?
Cover me.
No. No! Where'd my car go? This car gone. What am I supposed to do now? What the hell? Oh, how far away is it on foot? Maybe I can make it. Asked before how far you can go when you walk. Can I walk down this mountain? Oh man.
Finally, some action.
Action.
All clear.
Alright. Well, maybe if we go in and come out, or maybe we can go back to the Normandy. I don't know. Just reload. When did I save last? If I save and reload, will that be good, you think? I'll make a new save, I guess. And then I will load the new save and see what happened. Is my car here? Well, there's the makeup. Okay, well, at least now I have a car. Dude, the Mako just was like, I'm out. You know? Oh, alright, let me walk back over here, and hopefully things will be okay. Is the wave... What? Itty? What? Go to channel. Well, thank you so much. Blindwave streams too? Yes, we stream... We have streams, like, almost every day. Currently, I'm playing Mass Effect on Thursdays. Eric's playing Witcher 3 on Tuesdays. Calvin's been playing Red Dead Redemption on, Wednesday. We have the Toxic Commandos that we're playing tomorrow. We had a podcast today. I accidentally streamed here on the Blindwave channel, but usually we stream on Twitch and our Blindwave gaming channel. Well, because I accidentally streamed and it wasn't caught right away, I just decided to leave it because there was already going to be a little stream there. And then now more people know that didn't know. So how are you, Fast Break? How are you doing? That bug I certainly don't remember. Yeah, that was a weird bug. I don't know. I don't know what happened. This is the DLC mission, yes. Alright, let's see what's over here. Maybe this is where the people are. Body of G. Mendel. Oh no. This victim's badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic captors. So they're not in here, dang it. Survey Station 3, final entry logged by Engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Sladge shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Okay. Well, thank you, Fast Break. Alright, now we go towards this one. Alright, while we drive, how's the chat doing? Anything new? Any questions? Thoughts? Concerns? Have you guys updated your recommendations? That's always a good thing to do. If you haven't, go to blindwave.com and just make an account and update your recommendations for shows, live action or animated, or movies. We're actually looking for anime movies or anime, like, themed movies, for a theme of anime. In case you missed that and didn't hear about it or see our social posts. Maybe Studio Ghibli movies, it's possible. If they're up high ranked, maybe we can get them on the, it probably won't go on YouTube, is the thing. We'll probably have to do it as like maybe a website only movie, just because Studio Ghibli has been such a tough one to be able to try to get onto YouTube. And we've already been having a lot of issues with the One Piece live action show and fighting and trying to get that one. Those ones, I guess. Those episodes up. Which we're getting them released on the website. So if you're looking for One Piece reactions, they are up. They're just on the website as we work on the copyright claims. Death! Abaddon, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. For 75 months, that's awesome. And Stealthy Mr. Ninja for 63 months, thank you so much. Happy almost Friday. How are you enjoying your time so far, Aaron? I haven't had as much time to catch many Blindwave streams due to traveling for work. It's definitely in my top 3 game series. This has been a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying the game. I have been looking forward to getting to stream more. It's why, like, last week we were delayed a bit, and I pushed it an hour, and I didn't want to skip stream or anything, just because I've really been enjoying and wanting to get into the game more. This body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosions would have killed her instantly.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Dang, man. I really don't like these Batarians. That's the door then, okay. Dang. So sad. Just show up. Make some quick money. Alright, let's go to this survey station before we head to the main area too. I don't think I missed a question mark. No. I gotta do this one up here. That's the only one left that I haven't done yet. No one likes the Batarians. Good. Good. Jake played, but you thought about playing Dispatch? Maybe as a group stream because like watching a really cool movie or show. I have thought about playing it. I haven't yet. I haven't figured out when to do some of those things. I've been trying to also stream just more games in general, but because we also have like rotations and stuff on Blindwave, I've been using like my own personal Twitch. So I'm looking at least doing some more games and stuff. That's why I've been doing Cocopia right now on the Pokemality channel and on my own Twitch. But if I can't fit it in for Blindwave, maybe I can do it on my own channel, just in a random, my own time kind of thing. Well, I don't know what you're looking at, Shiv. There's no... Are you talking about this? Because I already did this. This was the first place, because that's the transmission tower that then unlocked all of these. And now I'm heading to this one. And then I gotta head up to the right. On the mini-map? You mean there's a question mark on the mini-map? I don't understand. No, I think I went to one before or something and it didn't do anything. I'll go back and look. Have I done the Luna Moon mission? I do believe so. Let's see, there's a question mark over here. That was like an AI mission thing. Is it up here on top of the mountain? Huh. Way on up here. This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station. What? Operated by X-57 engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio X-57 rockin' the rock since 2182. Radio X-57, when your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. Radio X-57, talk hard. Radio X-57, your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. Why does it sound familiar? Dude, it just keeps playing? Oh, no, it stopped. Okay. Well, dang, man. I thought it was gonna keep playing the whole drive. Alright, well, that's fun and silly. Alright, we're gonna go around. Yeah, it would've been cool to have it like be an in-car radio kind of thing, wouldn't it? I don't know if I can mod the PlayStation for another DLC thing, Jose. Yeah, I like exploring. I like exploring the planets too. I wish sometimes they felt a little bit more filled, maybe, but I mean, we're in space. But probably a lot of planets aren't gonna feel that full unless they're actually like, populated. Dude, this is a cool view though. Look at this. Looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in his service pack. An amp, huh? Footprints. Main footprints in the dust lead off to the east. Oh, it was that body we just found, huh? Huh. Oh, so someone shot at me. Yeah, my Twitch is twitch.tv/atopgun. ATOPGUN. I've been streaming on it a lot more lately. Pacopia has been going on, and then also I've been doing some co-op games with some of my buddies from a long time that I used to game with for. I gamed with them for before Blindway, probably. But we did like I think we're going to start Outlast Trials here soon. We've done some multiplayer games like Marvel Rivals. We've been talking about Rainbow Six Siege. Mainly me, because I want to play as Snake, because they put Solid Snake in the game. We just finished a game called Strange Brigade. I might try playing Night Rain with them at some point. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do that, but they both said that they were willing to play that game. I also want to play through the Remedy series, and they both said they'd be interested in playing a game called FBC Firebreak, I believe, which is tied into the Remedy like universe. And if you don't know what Remedy is, I'm talking about like the Alan Wake games, which when I played Alan Wake 2 was a lot of fun, but I wanted to play again through Alan Wake 1, and I've never played Control yet. And then I wanted to play Alan Wake 2 again with the knowledge from Control and FBC. And there's that whole new Remedy game coming out called Control... Shoot, something. I forget what it's called. But... Have you tried Overwatch since they updated it? No, not since they went back and just made it Overwatch again. I miss having old gaming buds. Used to run with a gaming group on PlayStation Home, but we sadly broke up, and I found out recently a couple passed away. Aw, I'm sorry about that. I understand. Yeah, I used to have a group that we used to do... We did Call of Duty for years, where we played through World at War, and I think Modern Warfare 3, and I think another one. I can't remember. It was like 3 games. Like, so for years, we were just Call of Duty buddies playing and stuff, too, and then eventually we kind of, like, separated, and then I started playing League of Legends with these guys. And these guys, though, like, as we fell out of League of Legends, we kept falling into other games and just kept playing games together. Resident, yeah, Control Resident. That game looks really cool. I'm really interested in the Control games for sure. Can't beat the atmosphere in World at War. World at War, that was so fun, and the zombies were so fun. I really enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, if you guys want, check out twitch.tv/atopgun when I stream there. Usually I just try to talk with chat, so if you guys want to talk about like old games or whatever, like I usually just kind of talk about whatever and play various things too. So Pacopia has been very chill, so I kind of just talk about whatever while just working on things in the game. So Survey Station 2 final entry. Logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya, which we saw R. Montoya already. Communications are down, and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I'd guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate. Oh! The defense drone just turned on. go. Oh. Good job, team. Let's heal.
Patching you up.
There we go. You earned it. Alright, is that everything here now? How come the drones didn't activate till I read the thing that said the drones have activated? Alright, I guess we're good here. You're so happy we're watching What We Do in the Shadows? That has been a really fun show. I really like that one. I mean, there's a lot of shows that we watch that I really like. There's so many shows, and all of them, like, I feel like most of the shows we cover, especially because of people recommending them, are like good shows. If that makes sense. So, I feel like for the most part, everything we watch I enjoy just because of it. Like, usually people aren't recommending, like, things that are just bad to mediocre, you know what I mean? Except for Rick. Rick will recommend bad stuff. Usually those are movies, though. Your Daredevil Born Again, I'm excited for that. Careful with whatever you say. I know the guys did a trailer for some stuff, but I've been staying away from whatever was in that trailer or whatever was revealed or whatever new things. And they seemed really excited for it, and they couldn't wait for me to see whatever was next, so... Oh man, these ones move! That one did move. Woo! Close. Ah! Alright, I want to take care of... Oh, I ripped right into that one. Prepare yourself. Alright. Main facility taken care of. We're gonna park here, and we're going to save before we go in, because it's hard to tell what's gonna happen. And I guess I will save over this one. Do we get a new gun? This one's a new gun. Look at it. It's a 3-round burst sniper rifle. How awesome is that? One click. One death. It's really nice. Equipment-wise, ammo upgrades, weapon upgrades. Look at my stupid helmet. Actually, my helmet reminds me of, has anyone ever seen Lost in Space? Dude, he looks cool with his helmet on. She looks scary. Yeah, Matt LeBlanc. Yeah, his helmet. It reminds me of his helmet when he turns it on. Can I upgrade my sniper anymore? Ooh, I like that. Give it that. Weapon stability. Yeah, we'll leave that. All right. Did I find all the people? I found all 3. Oh man, and they're all dead. Man, that sucks. Grenade storage box. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the Lost in Space movie was like a great movie, but as a kid, I had fun with it. I enjoyed watching it. Ooh, what's this? A tree. All right, I don't know what to expect here. Like, oh, bad guys. Oh, boom. Ah, another one. Going around this way. Good. Oh gosh. Nice. Oh goodness. Thank you on the lift. Oh wait. Let's use overload. Oh. Let's use sabotage. Go up top. Don't you hit me with that. Stop it. Get out of my way, Rex. Come on, where'd you go? Someone else coming up on us. All you guys are literally just in my way. Get out of my way. I'm going to use... What? Did I already use this? Let's go up. I'd love for you guys not to just be right in my way. Heal. Good. Now there's people below us. There he goes. What are you doing, Liara? You can't stand on there. One more, I think. Heard A24 is making a new Bloodsport remake? Really? Are you above me? Are you a drone? Got everything? Are we good? Good job, Rex. Liara playing Tony Hawk. Yeah, up, grinding on the rails. I don't know what was going on there. We got one more person or drone or something out here. An aid station. Ooh. An aid station again. Where is this enemy?
Now it gets fun.
Die, human!
Hiding in here, huh?
You humans.
Can I kill you?
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
No, I guess I didn't kill this guy. I killed someone else, right? I thought he was the leader, though. Thank you on the shots. Cool, Shepard has got the high ground. Yeah, I had the high ground. The last Batarian was a bit shy, yeah. Alright, you're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
What's Elysium? Was that my place? Is that right? Trying to make sure, and I figure you guys can remind me, because sometimes I forget, and I do forget. So, Elysium, I feel like, was the place that I was on, like my planet or something. It was? No, that was Mindor. Is Mindor a place on Elysium, or vice versa? What was Elysium? It's a separate place attacked by the pirates, but not my origin place.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
That's the... Never mind, I know what Elysium was. Now I remember.
Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
I don't want people to die, but I don't want him to escape either. But Elysium, I think, was the what was it called? That was the battle, right? And then they were exiled after that. Is that the right one? Yeah, Skillian Blitz. That's it. Thank you, Farrell. Thank you. The Pit we will watch tomorrow. Alright. I really don't like Batarian, but the last guy who wanted to talk and said about being slavers, I just killed. This time, I think killing him is going to kill them. He's probably telling the truth on that. So why don't we let him go and save the hostages? I think Shepard would prefer to save as many people than to just kill people. Does that make sense? I think there can be that rage element of like the slavers. But when that's like, that was when no one was at stake in that moment specifically. But here we have people at stake, and she already survived a coup after losing all of her like platoon. I don't think she wants innocent people to die, so we're gonna let him go and save the hostages.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
All clear.
Is it up top? That's what this was? Okay, one done. 2.5 minutes. Another one down there. Okay. I don't have time for you to be in my way. Go down. Cover me, Rex. Another one?
On me!
Gotta get up top. There's this one. Oh, minute 30, hurry. I don't have time to fight. I need to trust that my team will just do some damage. I hope it's up here. I hope it's right. There it is. All demolition charges have been deactivated. Release the scientists from the prison cell in the lower level office.
He left. Is that all right?
In the future, run away from the sound of gunfire.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
I let Balak walk so he wouldn't blow them up. If they're not all right, he's gonna have a short, unhappy life.
You let him go to save them? Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
It's not like him. Should I have let them die?
You think I should have let him blow up your friends? Sacrificed a few now to avoid possible deaths later?
What? No,
Nobody dies on my watch. Yeah, Balak might attack another colony in the future. If he does, I'll be there to nail him to the wall.
Ease down, miss. Anyone asks me, you did the right thing. They say otherwise, I'll set them straight. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
How about your Omni tool? Human light armor, human medium armor, human heavy armor, Quarian armor. I use an Omni tool, right? Do I? That's one of the main things I use. Maybe getting an Omni tool would be good. And it's charm, not threats. Not me saying, cover me, Porkins, to Rex one time. Quarian armor is pretty rare. Tally has like no armor. Is this a good time to get Tally armor? I don't use Tally very much though. So it looks like it's between Quarian armor and Omni tools. Dropping by to send love. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it. Usually choose the human armor. I don't think I need human armor. I think I'm good. It's one of the best Omni. Okay, how about this? What do I use the Omni tool for? It's the one that lets me do the dampening and the sabotage and all that kind of stuff, right? What if it's good looking armor? Well, yeah, but I don't use Tali very much. I could, like, if part of the issue is going to be excuse me. So like KOTOR, in one of the later parts, I felt like we had kind of like more elements of all of my characters doing things. If I have to do something like that here at the end of the game, then maybe having Quarian armor and stuff is going to be more helpful in the long run. But in that same scenario, I'm going to be in all of those scenarios doing stuff. So it's probably better for me to have like my Omni tool with more whatever it can do versus Quarian armor, I think. So let's go with the Omni tool, I think. Does Liara use human armor? Is that right? She doesn't have do they have dang it. Oh man, what's her species? The matriarchs and stuff. What is it? I can't remember what it's called. Liara uses human armor? Sorry, yeah, that's it. Thank you. Ooh, that's a good point. Omni tool can be used by me or who else can use? Tali can use it, right? Would that also be what Caden uses? Is that also, does Rex use it? Rex doesn't use it, right? It's tech, not biotics, right? So Tali, Garrus tech, I think. Garrus uses Omni tool. Caden. Okay. Versus if I use the Quarian armor, it's only gonna be for top. I'll go with the Omni tool, I think. I think that's what I'll do. I'll charm my way to the Omni tool.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours, I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omnitool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
Dude, give me all of this stuff you just mentioned.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Savant X. Ah. X. Wait, do I ever get to talk to Kate?
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron.
Dang.
He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Commander Shepard, or I'm a Spectre. Do I say Spectre Shepard? Commander Shepard.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of his kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
Is that what the other guy came to talk to me about? Being like, hey, look, I came to get slaves, not crash an asteroid into a planet. And I probably could have had, like, some help somehow or something, but I didn't.
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? And why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
There's the bomb.
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead.
Thank you again, Commander. You've done more than you know.
Alright, I'm gonna assume that's it for this area.
Why now? What do the Batarians want?
Let me check on my equipment. Ammo and weapon upgrades. Omni tool. Ooh, wow. Shield bonus. Tech cooldown bonus. Med recharge bonus. Dude, that sounds great. My med recharge bonus is 25. It was 5 before. Dude, this is great. Yeah, I like that. I don't know what the other options were, but I like that. Just having meds recharging faster is really cool.
You can't imagine how much you've done, for all of us.
Alright. I think that went well. Finished all the quest lines and stuff, I think. Let's do a save real quick, I guess. Turn of the Normandy. Valid execution of Charn, especially with the trauma from Midwar. Alright. We are going, should I talk to people? I guess I can talk to people. Let's see what people have to say real quick, and then we need to go around doing some extra side mission things, and I think we might need to turn some stuff in back at the Citadel too, but I don't know if I should do some side missions and then do that or what.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Feros. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
I think it's going to be the same kind of conversation. However, just to be safe, we might check in with Liara.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
Nothing. Nothing.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, yeah. Nothing to talk about. Let's go check on some questing things. Let's head back up to the map. Journal-wise, what do we got? Okay, I don't want to do Vermeer yet. We have the besieged base. Fanatics have taken over a medical station and drugged innocent researchers to serve as human shields. We must eliminate the biotics while minimizing innocent casualties. While on Feros, you found a personal log of an Exogeny employee. The doctor's notes seem to express some concern about samples they provided to a group he referred to only as Cerberus. Mentioned something about the Metano system in the Maroon Sea cluster. Death activities. I'd like to do this one in the Armstrong cluster. You found a confidential transmission while on Feros. Unclear the exactly what's going on. Some kind of sample to research facility on Notocrux. Another Maroon Sea cluster one. Another Feros thing. That one's in the Voyager cluster. Data disk things. Alliance scientists conducted secret Project Akuz, planet where your entire unit was wiped out. Now someone's killing those scientists. I could go back to doing that one again. I have all my charm maxed out, which was part of my issue before. Horsehead Nebula. Admiral Kahaku has asked you to find a missing recon team in the Sparta system. Strange transmission, the Hawking Edda. In the Citadel of the... Kepler Verge. Maroon Sea Cluster. Maroon Sea Cluster. Let's go to the Maroon Sea Cluster. Wherever that is. Vostok system of the Maroon Sea Cluster. And Matano system of the Maroon Sea Cluster. Let's go there and do those. They're both in the Maroon Sea Cluster. Local cluster, Horsehead. There's something I have in the Horsehead too. Argos, Gemini, Artemis, Voyager. I have something. Armstrong, Kepler, the Maroon Sea, Caspian, Vostok, and Matano. Check out Caspian and then go to the other two. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry. Pretty interesting how you thought that the technicians putting rockets on asteroid made sense, whilst in a completely different blind playthrough, the player thought it was reckless and asking for a hijacking. I don't know if it's asking for a hijacking, in my opinion. Have I been here already? Well, I haven't surveyed this area, so I'm going to say no. So let's read through some of these real quick. I just think that the idea of using time, money, resources, whatever, to launch something to space, or launch a lot of parts to build something in space, when you could also take something already in space and utilize it, is a really neat idea. Having not the best day. I'm sorry, Garrus. Thank you, Aaron, for helping me laugh. Good. I'm glad you can laugh. Laugh at me if it makes you feel better. I think that's right, right? Biggest wish for something in the movie for Spider-Man? I don't have any wishes. Everything I saw in the trailer, plenty of stuff that I want. I don't want to add anything else, because the other thing I don't want to have is, like, I'm excited for what I saw and I just want to see what their story's going to be, I think. Whereas if I start putting other wishes and things to be in it and then they're not there, I don't want to make myself feel disappointed that what I put in my head as a story won't be there. Surprised we watched the trailer. Hey, that's the first trailer or something. I probably will not watch any more Spider-Man trailers because I'm hyped enough and excited enough, and my plan is probably to go to the theaters, at least with Coulson for Spider-Man, and watch that and have fun just watching the movie with him. My other kids and wife might want to go too, but I know he's like a big Spider-Man fan. Almar Crux has an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Despite the great distance from Caspian, the energetic young star heats the surface almost to temperate levels. Thick ground fogs are common at the Terminator, where water and ice during the long dark side night meets with the warm air masses from the day side. The crust is mainly composed of copper with deposits of sodium. Almacrux's abundant water and relatively mild temperature and gravity have placed it on the short list of terraforming candidate worlds. However, there is a significant opposition from eco-ethics groups who assert that Almacrux's primitive methanotrophic bacteria may be a precursor to a full-fledged native ecology. Long hair Aaron is best Aaron, is it? I'm worried it's too long. I don't know. I don't know if I'm liking how it's sitting yet, but everyone has preferences though. But I appreciate the thoughts of the hair, because I think more than some of the other guys, I've changed my looks over the years a lot. But sometimes it's also for like plays and stuff, like the mustache I did, which I probably will never do that again, but that was all for a play. And then this I've let grow out since I was a pirate in Treasure Island. So Antida is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. Its atmosphere is darkened by traces of sodium. It is one of relatively few planets known with an orbital period of more than a millennium. The survey. Turian insignia recovered. Scans of Antida revealed a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The recon team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. Tally dismantled the weapon and found it was marked with a Carthan outpost insignia. What do you do if you go to the movies and a trailer starts playing? I have literally like just done this and like told like whoever I'm with, like, just let me know when the trailer's done. But sometimes I've also just watched the trailer. It depends. Like, there's certain trailers where I'm like, I know we're gonna do a reaction to this and I shouldn't see it. And there's other trailers I've seen where I'm like, I mean, there's tons of movies coming out, you know? Is Invincible episode 3 coming out today or tomorrow? Probably tomorrow, I'd say. I think the goal was trying to get the first one up as soon as we could on the day of launch, and then another one came out today, right? There's been one each day. I think the plan is to get the next one up tomorrow, but it might hit the website earlier if we get it up and it's good. The issue is just making sure that we can try to get it through copyright, and then sometimes even once we're like, okay, we're good and the copyright's fine and we're gonna launch it, and then it gets hit with copyright again, and then they block it and we have issues then too. It really depends. One Piece has had a lot of struggles trying to get it up. Also, Stealthy Ninja, on the idea of watching a trailer, especially if I'm going to go to theaters, I like to watch at least one trailer, because if I'm going to see it in theaters, that's the closest I can give of my reaction to events from the movie. And when watching watching it in theaters, I'll give my review and my thoughts, which is like the discussion part, but the reaction side will be gone. So sometimes I really struggle on like, do I want to see it in theaters? Do I not? Ghostbusters was my biggest one, where I'm like, I think I'm the biggest Ghostbusters fan in the building for Blind Wave. So I'm like, I kind of want my reaction to be there for my first time watching it, but I really wanted to go see it in theaters. This theater, I think it's a fun experience. I love the big screen and the audio and everything too, but I know that's not for everybody. Clotonka is a large but low-density terrestrial world with an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crust is composed of sulfur and unremarkable silicates. Occasional deposits of heavy metals, usually the result of meteor strikes, dot the surface. High-speed winds powered by the hot blue star Caspian present a constant hazard. Atmospheric entry is hazardous, and EVAs are discouraged. Scans from orbit detected a small deposit of iridium. Okay. Another survey. Farnuri has a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and helium. The surface is mainly composed of silica laced with iron oxides, indicating the world had an oxygenated atmosphere at some time in the past. Given the relative youth of the blue star, Caspian, and the significant gravity well of Farnuri, this must have occurred with astonishing swiftness, perhaps a result of some cataclysmic event. Further research is required. Scans of deposits of gold. Yeah, Infinity War Endgame. I really want to see those in theaters. Also, just avoiding spoilers. I felt the same way about No Way Home. One, I was really worried about. Have I gone here? What is this? The cornucopia. I don't know what this is. Going to take him and her. I've scanned it already, so I feel like I must have been here, but I didn't survey anywhere else. Oh gosh!
Husks. The ship is probably crawling with them.
Not much chance we'll find any survivors.
I'm gonna say I did not do this one. How do we get through this? Alright, I don't think there's a way to go through here. Okay, I'll go back the other way. Stop it. I don't like these guys, man. Why do they keep blowing up like that? Dang it, Liara! I missed. New gun. Yep, use my pistol. My pistol's gonna be better, probably. I'm better with my gun, right? My pistol.
Thanks.
Okay. What is this? Oh, there's spikes. Dang, man. Dang, more spikes. Sniper? Dang, everyone just got turned into Geth?
The logs show this ship was exploring near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board, and then... This makes no sense, Commander. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
What else do the logs say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. It doesn't say anything about how they got back into our territory.
The Geth transformed them into husks and left the vessel where they knew it would be found. A warning to other organics not to enter the Veil.
The logs show this ship was exploring near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board, and then... This makes no sense, Commander. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
That artifact must have done something to them. Why else would someone fly into Geth space?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. It doesn't say anything about how they got back into our territory.
The Geth transformed them into husks and left the vessel where they knew it would be found. A warning to other organics not to enter the Veil.
Alright, what I missing chat-wise while we're doing all that stuff, guys? Let's see. Speaking of theaters, what would you say was most memorable moment in theaters? Mine was when I went to see Disney's Dinosaur. My mother and I went to see it, but about a week later, my dad asked me to go with him to town, never telling me what we were doing. We went to the mall and straight to the theater. I was so confused until I saw we were going to go see Dinosaur. I never wanted to tell my dad I saw it because I didn't want him to change his mind, and I wanted it to be a father-son moment. It was the best. Before that was Dragonheart, also with my dad. That's a really cool story. Best theater story I have is, well, one, we had like our Wave Riders, like, they like rented our theater here in Marietta. It's shut down now, so it doesn't exist, but they rented a whole theater for us to watch the Last Jedi, I think it was. And then I think they did it again for Rise of Skywalker. And for Rise of Skywalker, I think we invited some Wave Riders, and the whole theater was a mixture of the Blind Wave crew, our families and friends, and Wave Riders that were all watching Rise of Skywalker. Now, to be fair, the first time we went, we already had seen it once so that we could do a review and stuff for it. But the second time of getting to see it was all in theaters with like all of our friends and fans and stuff like that. And that was really cool. The other one I have is also Star Wars related, which was Star Wars Episode 1 was coming out in theaters. And I really wanted to go see it. And I was playing baseball back then. And either the coach or my parents, I can't remember what it was, they had I'd said that I wanted to go see the movie, and they said if I hit a home run, they would take me to go see the movie. And I think my coach said something like, "Hey, if you hit a home run, I'll pay for you to go see the movie." And I hit 4 home runs that season, and went and saw Star Wars Episode 1 4 times in theaters. Once with like my grandma, once with my dad. Like it was, I don't remember all the times exactly, but I know like that year, that season, I saw Episode 1. And I think that's why I have such a nostalgia for that movie too. It's probably my favorite Star Wars movie. But yeah, I was really excited for that movie. I'd been watching the original trilogy growing up. I used to go to bed to the original trilogy. I had a VHS tape that had all 3 on it that my mom had like recorded, and I would just put that in my VCR, start it with A New Hope, play it as I went to sleep. If I woke up in the middle of the night, it was playing whatever the next one was, you know? So I loved Star Wars, and that was like, oh my gosh, a new one coming out. So that's like one of my favorite theater memories. I went through watching like all the Marvel movies with my kids up until Endgame, and then took Leon and Coulson to go see Endgame, and that was also fun too, just getting to take them. And then, okay, I answered the episode 3 coming out for Invincible. Appreciate the answer. Y'all deadass my favorite reactor's been watching since the Arrow reactions. Aw, well, thank you very much. Wasim, I think is the name there. It's the dragon teeth, yeah, the spikes. Dragon teeth. I don't remember that. Alright, so we're done with Caspian, I believe. Go to Vostok. My theater experience is taking my family to King of the Monsters. Dude, one of my favorite movie experiences involves one of my kids, where I had been watching. Kanan loves dinosaurs and dinosaur-like creatures, all that kind of stuff. Him and Melanie had been watching, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's called Camp Cretaceous and Chaos Theory. There are 2 animated series on Netflix. I think produced by Steven Spielberg. They're meant to be a little bit family friendly, but like still like they're still interesting stories. They're just not necessarily like, you don't have as much blood and some of the super scary aspects of things. If a dinosaur is gonna eat somebody, it's usually off screen. You know what I mean? But he had watched some of those, and we were watching through the Jurassic Park movies, and we went through 1 and 2 and 3, and I think he enjoyed those. But we got to Jurassic World, and in that one, there's like the big climax, like fight moment is like a big dinosaur battle. And I remember watching it with him. I'd already seen it. I remember watching it with him, and I heard him whisper like to himself, like, and it was such a cute, awesome moment of him just like enjoying watching these dinosaurs fight each other and stuff. It was just one of my favorite things. All right, let me see. We have the metallic asteroid, which we should scan and survey. Arrow, I haven't thought about that show in a while. Remember 26 episodes of 44 minutes per season? Yeah, there are a lot of seasons. Have your kids ever seen The Land Before Time? I think so. I think at least the first one. Vermeer, we're probably not doing that yet. We're gonna go through and try to find like
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Well, gotta go help them. Notocrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, a thick nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, and a rich ecosystem. It would seem it'd be perfect for life. The relatively high percentage of oxygen makes humans feel energized and alive, though it has also allowed insect analogs to grow to frightful sizes. Unfortunately, Notacrux is a case of almost not quite. Thunderstorms are as common as on Earth, but in Notacrux's thicker, oxygen-rich atmosphere, they are deafening and spark constant wildfires. More damning, however, yeah. And are large and ubiquitous. Tufts of pollen that float on the high-pressure air. In humans and other oxygen-breathing species, they cause severe or lethal allergic reactions. All right, let's go save some people. We take Liara. And Garrus? Let's take Garrus this time. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Aaron. I laughed so hard at you hating Usopp. It's not necessarily hate, but it's a... sometimes I feel like he could, I don't know, be useful. Oh man, look at the actual, yeah, like the pollen in the air. Where am I? Am I there? There are bad guys over here. A Thorian creeper? Oh no. Oh, I leveled up. And not be having Thorians here, man. He's coming right for us. No, he's not. Strengths, I guess. So I'd love to see that more. So I'm open to seeing it adjust as we go on, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I mean, the show has really grown on me since we started watching it. You know, however many years ago it's been now. Alright. Wait, was that an X? A 9. Ooh. I feel like I should give Liara this. Give him that. Yeah. Omni Tool Squad. Okay. Ooh. But yeah, we leveled up. What did I say I was gonna do? We should give 1 to sniper rifles. Maybe assault training, or up his sniper more. Stream broke for a moment. Are we back? What happened? Movie ended, you were gonna be a Bulbasaur. The plants. Wait, what? What are you saying? What do you mean I was gonna be a Bulbasaur? Let's just give him Sniper, maybe? Does this up all damage? Weapon damage by 3, melee damage by 40. Let's up assault training, sure. I really wanted to boost my electronics, but also my commando. This does all. Reduces heat buildup on pistols and sniper rifles by 6%. That's nice. Increases tech explosions. Yeah. Let's reduce my heat buildup, especially with that burst rifle. Yeah, that'd be nice. Alright, and then Liara, let's up your warp, right? Let's save. And we'll head back to the car. And then hopefully this way we won't have the issue of, oh no, a Thresher Maw and I die. But we might find a Thorium though, so. Looks like we got something up here to deal with. Probably something to scan. If I can make it up here. Come on. Come on! Oh gosh. Oh god, don't fall. No, no, no. Alright, right there's where we're going. Is that gold? Wait, is stream down or is stream working? Yeah, it is gold. Good. We're good. Fine on Twitch. YouTube, you guys still there? How do I get out of this stupid place? This is a crappy looking area. Maybe I can loop this way. And it won't take me out.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Sorry, this looks like the easiest way to go around. Maybe don't make the paths off the beaten path. Oh gosh, we're gonna get stuck. Oh, come on. Might need to return to the Normandy, guys. Alright, well that route doesn't work very well. Yeah, we're just gonna go up. Perfect. Right there. That's the way we're going. Right up this way. My favorite Stranger Things season? Probably seasons 1 and 4 are my favorite. Alright, we're gonna return to Normandy and re-land. I think it's the best thing we can do. We took Liara and Garrus. Alright, where are we now? Okay, we did that survey. Let's head over to this anomaly, and then we have stuff down there to do. Okay. But no, season 1 I think is just a really good season of Stranger Things. I think it sets up everything really well. I think it has some good scary elements, mystery, and I love the... I mean, it really hits a lot of that kid adventure aspect of things, which I think is awesome. And then I think 2 and 3 are fine. 2 might be on the lower end for me, but I think 4 really brings back more of the scary element that I like of Stranger Things season 1, more than the other 2 seasons do. The moment made you cry? Things involving Joyce and her kids often made me cry. Just having kids of my own and being like, man, I would be so scared for my kids, or worried, or happy they're alive, or whatever. Ancient debris. I don't want to go into too much specifics for just spoilers' sake, because I know a lot of people watching might not be wanting to get spoilers, but this escape pod is half buried in material that has washed down from the mountains. Though it has obviously been here for centuries, the computer still has power. Linking in with your hard suit, you recover a batch of files containing data on the Thracia colony. Also, a moment in the mall, I think, was a really sad part for me. That's because I could relate more to having lost a brother. Gotta dip. Alright, later, Farrell. Have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. What time is it? 9? Ooh. We gotta at least finish this world at the very least. Well, thank you, Kira. This was back in, man, I don't know, 7th grade? I don't know, it was a while back. So it's much easier to talk about now than it used to be, though. Hey, look at the cow. But even back in the earlier days of Blind Wave, I think it was a harder thing to talk about. It's a little easier to talk about now. I think sometimes it helps to talk about it, because a lot of people have experienced loss. So I think for a lot of people, loss is something that everyone has to work through. I don't want to say deal with, because deal with kind of has, like, I feel like more of a negative connotation to it, but I mean, it's something that you kind of live with and everyone can relate to it, because I guess not everyone, but I think it's something everyone eventually will relate to. It's just natural part of life, you know? Sadly. Oh, I can get over this dang rock. What game is this? This is Mass Effect. The first Mass Effect game. Right now I'm just exploring this planet to finish this quest. Excited for Spider-Man? I am excited for Spider-Man. Clear. Alright. Let's save before we go in. If they do a Ben 10 live action series, you should audition to be a side character, Aaron. Be fun if you were on the Forever Knights being tossed around or a shocked civilian. That could be fun. That look like an Indian game. So go do it. An indie game called XO1. If you heard, I don't know XO1. What's XO1? Yes, I am excited for the new Daredevil season. I have enjoyed the original Netflix one. Ew. And I'm excited to see where they go next with it. I'm going to swap to this. Take this, creeper. Ta-da! Is it just the music? Like some Ghostbuster stuff. Ooh. Ooh. We still have a slap bet pending from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2 finale. On what? What was it about? Did I win? If I won, tell me what it was. If I lost, we don't need to worry about it. I don't see no creepers here. Oh, I see some creepers over there, though. No, there's a creeper! Yeah!
No, it's unfocused.
It's focused. Bye. Bye. XO1 is a very somber, trippy space game, very meditative, satisfying gameplay where you manipulate gravity in a pod to get insane speed, etc. Great to play when you're high, I hear. I hear. There's a ghost in the wave cave. You lost, pretty sure, LOL. Something about Ward and May. Aaron, you did in fact lose. No, I think we took care of that. I don't think we need to worry about any slap bets from 8 years ago or something, like that's so far back. 9 years ago maybe. Like we have yeah. It's even hard to, go back and we're gonna do that so that the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. people will get to see it or anything, so I think we just don't worry about it.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility.
Exogeny.
We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
Not so fast. First, you're gonna tell me why this place is overrun with Thorian creepers.
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Is it because I killed the thing?
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
What would my shepherd say? You know what? Man, do I know? I don't know yet. I need to go do the rest of that one quest that I tried to redo. In the scenario of what I know now because of the Thresher Maw stuff, I think I would be like, no, someone has to pay for this. People lost their lives. They both kind of work with it, I guess, but I don't know.
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
I should kill you right now. That might be too much. Do I take the money? Do I arrest her? I don't think my shepherd would take the money. But how much do I blame this scientist? Exogeny is the real problem, right? Time's probably lapsed. You're all, yeah, I think slap bets, like, there's a, you know, dang, what's the word? I'm trying to think what it is in the court of law where, like, it's been too long to be able to, like, do anything about it. Statute of limitations? Is that right? Yeah, there's a statute of limitation. It's gone now. Space cops arrest everyone. Yeah, that might probably be. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I don't think I want to say I should kill you right now. I think that's too far. I'm gonna say I can't do it.
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen. Open fire.
Oh God!
Open fire!
Why is she taking money then?
Go, go, go!
You guys could not handle the Thorian. I did handle the Thorian. And you're gonna fight me? You dummy. Exogeni's second-rate mercs proved no match for a trained Alliance Marine. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. You fool. You fools! Guess I could have just killed him anyway and gotten the points. I don't think my shepherd would just kill them because I was gonna arrest him. Probably the way to do it. I went in there. Alright, time to leave. You guys have a plan for ranking shows like the last couple of years we have? Hang on one second here. Let me... Thought posted something about it. Yes, we did. Friday, April 17th, kind of as part of our online WaveCon, we are starting a stream at 10 a.m. on April 17th, where is our show ranking. Also, WaveCon is going to be an online event that we're doing, utilizing our Discord and stuff a lot, and we're going to be doing, some stuff will be streams, but some stuff will be through Discord, and there's a schedule currently online of different events. Like, it's on Twitter and stuff right now that you can check out. But we're wanting to just kind of like hang out with the community. So there's going to be kind of like some of our Friday group streams we do, where we just kind of what is it that Jake calls it? Friend swap. Some of the games like that we're going to play, and we're going to play with viewers and stuff. We're going to do our rankings. We're going to I don't know, play games, watch some stuff. There's some D&D stuff too. If you want to sign up for D&D, you can. But there's a lot of stuff over on our Discord that you can check out. Why is it Did I finish this quest then? Why does it feel like I didn't do something? Open journal. Let's go back there real quick and make sure I didn't mess something up. Smash Brothers tournament. I don't know if we're gonna do a Smash Brothers tournament. But I may do. I may have some time where I'm on like Discord playing Smash with viewers and stuff too. I had done for a while. I haven't done one for a little bit, but after the last WaveCon when we did have a Smash Brothers tournament, we I was doing like some Smash like one-on-one training session kind of things. At the very least, I'd like to do that again, where we like I'll just be online and we'll just play and I didn't do this. Is that it? Anything else I should be doing here? I don't know, I think I'm done. I think that's everything. Mario Kart World, I will probably also play. Or at least someone will. Those ones are some that can play with, like Mario Kart World, we can play with a lot of people, and that's a lot of fun. But there might also be some other ones too. There is actually a Discord channel for recommending games that you would like to play. And we're just asking people for their thoughts so that we can try to incorporate as many people as we can and have as much fun as we can. I think we're done. I didn't look over here. I feel like I should look over there. Yeah, so make sure to go over to our Discord. Discord.gg/blindwave. You can just go into there, join the server. You want to play D&D, like all of us are going to be playing D&D with some different groups. If you want to sign up for that. There's going to be games that we're playing. There's going to be some Pipe Wave related stuff. There's going to be, I think there's Ladies Night list. Like you can look at the schedule on the, at least on Twitter if you want. And I think on our posts on Blindwave YouTube, you can see the whole schedule of what's planned right now. There's also an AMA section where we're going to just kind of talk with everybody. Any kind of questions, whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about. Your dog hates me? Why? Hi, puppy. What's your dog's name? I'll say hi to him. Whoops. Rocket. Hi, Rocket. Who's a good boy, Rocket? Are you a good boy, Rocket? Yeah, I bet you are. You don't have to growl at me. Alright, we're leaving. Alright, we did that. There's no surveying there to do. There's no surveying there to do. And nothing there. Alright, we have one more over here. Matano. My dog's name is Ripley. Hi, Ripley. Are you a good boy? Or good girl? I guess they don't have to be good boys, they can be good girls. Hi, Ripley. And hi, Rocket. Rocky Astro. Perfect. While scanning the asteroid field, in the Matano system, you discovered a badly damaged ship. The recon team found no survivors on board, but they did find a Prothean data disk. Turned his head. Progress. Yes, he's a very good boy. Good. Oh man, look at this. A lot of stuff here. Exogeny. Supe has the composition of an ice dwarf planet, but it is unusually large for such a body. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits composed of potassium and light metals brought to the surface by cryovolcanic processes. Supe's icy surface was often used as a source of potable water, by passing merchant vessels. Since the Alliance claimed the inner system world of Chaska, satellites placed in orbit automatically bill any vessel landing on the world for the mass of water removed from the surface. Exogeny has had a difficult time keeping these satellites operational. They often meet with accidents caused by impact with jettisoned ship debris. Magnesium. Inti. Unremarkable world drawing little more than cursory scan for surface pirate anchorages when Alliance patrols enter the system. Apo. I don't have time to read all of them. Okay, we gotta land there before we go there. Let's look at this place real quick. Okay, and then there's nothing else in the... Oh. Alec asteroid. Platinum. Alright, let's go to Chaska. Chaska is a large but low-density world, fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor Inti. Like Inti, Chaska is tidally locked to Matano. The same side always faces the sun, resulting in scorching day side and a frozen night side. In the temperate areas around the Terminator, temperatures average around 30 Celsius. Combined with the nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, this cylinder band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Chaska's ring is unique. It appears to be, for lack of a better term, a massive piece of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. From the ground, they catch and scatter light of Matano in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Chaska is very early development with little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface. Information is being collated about native hazards and ecology, while the massive colonists' recruiting drive is gearing up back on Earth. The land. Have you played Digimon Time Stranger? I have not. The last Digimon game I played was Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and I don't feel like I got very far into it. 9:30. Alright, we need to finish up this. Oh man, this one got little debris thingies floating in the air too. Man. Alright, check the northern area first. Make sure there's nothing over here. Hello, Referin. I'm feeling alright. Starting to get a little sleepy. So we probably won't go too much longer. I might try finishing up this planet. And that should be it for this system. And then we might maybe go to the Citadel, maybe, before I wrap up. I don't know. You know what? Let's just... I had some bits, but the message got deleted by a moderator, not sure why. Okay, I think I see it here. Not at all to ask about what was going on or dig into anything, but do you, Eric, the other guys, still talk to Shane ever? I'd like to believe you guys are still friends at some level, due to the fact I watched you guys so much back in the Star Wars Rebels GOT. Also really cool you guys do WaveCon online for people like me and didn't. I've seen him some and talk with him when I see him, but on one side, I don't really talk to a lot of people outside of work just because of time. Usually it's whenever I cross paths with people. I have a lot of friends that I'd like to talk to more, and I just don't. Sometimes I play games online with some people and stuff too, but like I've seen them in the area and stuff, and whenever we would cross paths, we'll talk about things, but that's usually my extent with him and most people, but I haven't played a lot of like games with him or anything in a long time. I'd say mainly just some various times of like doing trick or treat and stuff like that have been like times we cross paths and say hi and talk for a little bit. Or at like sporting events with the kids and stuff like that too. I know he's also really busy too, but lots of times outside of just Blind Wave people, like I don't tend to talk to a lot of people too often just because family, kids, go home, I work at the house or do dinner, or Melanie's doing dinner, one of us running kids to places. There's a lot of things in mine and her life that like we're just busy a lot. Like even the other guys here in Blind Wave, like we've talked about like getting together sometimes and doing like board games and stuff, and we don't usually get time to do that either. I don't see anything over here. This is a big old flat area though. Really nice. Yeah, the kids' names and stuff, the hardest one was any of the turtle names. Oh, is that one that wasn't on the map? No, that's on the map. What is this? Looks like a place to go inside of.
Looks deserted.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What's over there? Oh no. Geth. Going to bed, Jacob? Alright. Have a good one. Feeling down today for no reason? Well, I'm sorry, Jacob. I hope you, get some good rest and feel better tomorrow. Casual space cow murder? I didn't even think about it, sorry. Let's say before we go inside. Does Blindwave like your job? Never really pried into your daily lives? It used to not be. Like, I used to work at Radio Shack, or did pizza, like different things, but now, yeah, it's, I'm usually in the Blindwave around 8:30, and then, like, today is 8:30 till about 10 right now, because of doing stream and stuff. Good grenade. Watch your right. Always thought you guys were just longtime childhood friends who do video streams, games, and stuff like that. Let's see. Like, Rick and I met a long time ago, back when we were younger, like 2nd grade. Eric, I didn't meet until college. Same with Calvin. Calvin I didn't meet until college either. But yeah, nowadays, Blindwave, we spend full time on it, especially with the amount of videos and such that we put out. With some of the changes we're making too, we're hoping to change up some of the videos and stuff that we're working on. We like doing reactions, but we also want to do some other things too, and just be able to open up more of the creative aspect of some things. So I'm excited for doing some of that. I've actually been working on a new project that I'm hoping to be able to film soon, but it's for my Pokemon channel. But there's also another idea that I'm hoping that we get to do this summer. But I don't want to make any promises or have any hopes up on anything, just because if life things happen and things change and we don't get to do anything, I don't want it to not happen and have an expectation. So I usually try to wait until I know something's going to be coming before I say anything about anything coming. Thank you for the bits again. Is it going to be like you buy for the entire thing at Online WaveCon, or can you just be a part of it? Part of like some of it, if you know yet. Just no, I mean, join the Discord. I don't think there's any kind of like ticket cost on any of it. It's mainly set up to be more of just a community event. Just trying to plan out all of our stuff and our time and everything too. It's just going to be over a weekend, and just wanting to try to, like, I don't know. One of my favorite things about WaveCon is like connecting with you guys, getting to see people who have like lots of times, like, this is the closest to like to two-way interactions. You know what I mean? Like, lots of times with videos and stuff, there's lots of viewers and people that I've never gotten to meet
the entire colony
or
must have
see
been
or talk to.
transformed.
So I'm looking forward to having that aspect where there's like a little bit more connection, whether it's through text or voice or whatever. And different people are comfortable with different aspects of it too. So just kind of hanging out and getting to talk with people more. I used to be on Discord a lot more in the earlier days of Discord, but I also had fewer kids and stuff too, and they were littler and didn't have to go to tons of places and stuff too, so I don't have as much time as I used to. So sometimes I just lurk and read and do stuff like that. Every once in a while I chime in, but I think it'll be a fun weekend just hanging out with everybody. Started watching streams since E3 2017 during reaction to a game called Beyond Good and Evil 2. I remember that. But your videos have been a big part of my life. There's been dark times, and I can always pop on one of your vids, laugh at everyone's jokes, and I feel much better. So thank you and everyone at Blind Wave. Well, good, Kira. I'm so glad that we could help. Is he even looking at the YouTube stream? Yes, I am. I look at Twitch a lot because it's also our mainstream area, and sometimes YouTube doesn't move as much, so I don't catch it as much. But I peek in at stuff with it on both sides. You guys play more Sea of Thieves? I mean, I don't know, maybe. We've played it a few times, but there's just so many games. Kind of like shows. There's so many shows to watch and cover too. But here on your note too, just glad that we could help. It's not something that I would have thought would have been something from us doing our channel. People talking about just helping them get through times of just different things. Stress, darker times, sadder times, all that kind of stuff. And I'm glad that we can help and be an escape or a safe place for people. It's always surprising to hear that we've been that for people. But I've had rough days where I've turned on like a YouTube video and just enjoyed like having some laughs with someone playing a game or whatever. So I've definitely been on the other side of it. It just wasn't something in my mind whenever starting a channel of, especially doing reactions and stuff too. This room is completely empty, really? Nothing at all? Why even have this room? I know you guys have like a template, but maybe just leave that door and have it locked, you know? I don't know. I have a really hard time navigating Mass Effect. I feel lost so much. I wish I could get into it. What do you what do you mean by navigating it? God dang it, man, I'm getting too full on items again. Like just kind of not knowing where to go? Is that what you mean? Like too many options? How I hate the husk. Isn't bribery a federal offense? No shame in self-defense? I got too many items, I have to sell them to the dude again. A colonial pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. This Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Definitely have to go to the Citadel. We're gonna hit 300 soon. Death! West! Thank you so much for the sub. I declare war on YouTube. Hope the stream's been well. Yes, the stream has been well. We've been making, I think we've been making good progress. Have we, chat? Should this exclamation point still be here? Does it not go away? Do I need to do something else again? It looks done. Looks done to me. I remember watching your Battlefield Earth, and you guys were taking shots at all the Dutch angles. Then randomly, you yelled, "Dutch cows!" And Calvin said something like, "Aaron, they aren't Dutch." Well, maybe. I just laughed. There have been some a lot of real fun moments through Blind Wave's time, and I'm glad that things can be laughs or sometimes even just good, deep conversation. What the heck are you doing, Liara? You confused?
Ready.
You're ready. Okay, let's go then. Come on. You know, if Blind Wave rallied the troops, we could march on YouTube, bringing peace and prosperity to our new empire. Wait. Our new empire? What about the Republic? What about democracy? Oh god, no! We're getting lost so much in Dragon Age. Glad that Mass Effect was a bit easier. I did play Dragon Age Origins a little bit, but not much. I want to turn. But sometimes it's really hard to navigate some of these planets. I understand that part. Let's save here. Aaron, don't take your eyes off the road. I'm sorry. Captain America understood that reference. Another husk. Alright, let me get this out here. Kaboom! Come on. One more. Come on, where you at? I want to mantle this. I don't mind driving the Mako around. I think it's fine. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Because it was one of the things I'd heard that people just did not like. Was driving around the Mako. 264. Yeah. See, someone said about me looking at YouTube, but like I keep looking at YouTube and nothing has moved. Then I end up looking at Twitch more because Twitch is moving more. But then I'll miss a message from YouTube. They don't happen quite as much. Origins was the easier one. I got lost in Inquisition a lot, especially in the freaking hinterlands. I don't remember Origins nearly as much. Melanie played it a lot more. Also, I wasn't talking about you guys' YouTube. I was talking about the other YouTube, because I have 2 YouTube chats open. Blind Wave Gaming, you guys are doing a good job. Is that everything here? Is there anything I'm supposed to do? There's a lot of running jokes in the series about the Mako once Mass Effect 2 came out. I mean, I'll see what it's like when we get to Mass Effect 2. I'm hoping everything just kind of builds upon and just gets better, you know? Alright, well, I went in there. Okay, we need to go to this place. Barrel roll! Dang. That could have gone better. See? I knew I could get it. Yeah, there we go. Getting it turned around. Turn around. That's a lot of buttons. 271 out of 300. We gotta hurry. Alright, now let's go here, and then we'll leave. And I think we'll go to the Citadel before we wrap things up tonight. Maybe we'll run across our fan. Probably can try to sell some stuff. I do wish the Mako didn't drive like the Warthog. Like, it... I don't know. I wish it was more of like I push left and right steer, but that's not really how it's set up. I mean, I can, kind of, but it's also based on like what direction you're looking. And then if you're looking left, then you have to push right so that you can... Oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh no! Yeah, Garrus. We got a hype train? But I only hit 10%? Oh, that's too bad. Maybe... I want to go over to that spot, but I don't know what's the best course of action. Maybe we can go this way. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then we'll go up this way. Yeah. I think there should be an anomaly right up here. There we go. Oh, it's a pyramid. Look at that.
I'm on my way.
Nice. Prothean data disk. There are several small Prothean artifacts in the crate, including an intact Prothean data disk. It appears to be in excellent condition. Metagel. Anything I do over here? No? I can imagine Garrus. Mass Effect 2 is your favorite? I can imagine Garrus working on calibrations while Shepard drives like a maniac. Yeah, right? Liara doing it too? Alright, I think that's it for this place. We're gonna leave. Alright, how are we looking? Dang, it's already like 10. Let's head back to the Citadel. Any trouble there? So cool. Just funny how every world has the biggest mountain range ever. Yeah, right? Alright, let's go to the Citadel. Alright, so we need to try to see if we can find the fan dude. I think there's another quest that we have that we need to turn in. There might be a second quest here. There might be like 3 quest things here. And we can try to sell stuff. But I guess I could sell it to the dude on my ship. I don't know. Liara, yes. And, Garrus, yes. I'm kind of liking these two.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, elevator time.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Feros is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni's stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
What? What happened? What? Didn't we destroy their stuff? Rapid transit. Dude, I need to use that. There's a guy over here we can sell to. Probably. Equipment wise. You know what? No. I'm not gonna do this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'll do it off stream. I don't know. But I'll go through and I'll reload everybody out again. Okay, what did we have to do? Citadel. Excuse me, that one's not. Missing Marines. We gotta do that. Where was this guy? Citadel Tower. Okay, let's go to Citadel Tower. I think we can take this. Presidium? Yeah, Citadel Tower. Ooh. Come on, Red Eyes Water. Yeah, I remember this guy. Been a while.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Okay. Completionist and Turian ally. So, was that issue the same issue I ended up having? Like, my team was wiped out by a Thresher Maw. I want to head to the other side and try to see if I can find that fan dude. I don't know where he might be.
There he is. Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back. got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
What's on your mind?
With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I haven't been shot in the head nearly enough times to make that seem like a good idea.
Joke if you want, but there were people who didn't believe in you, and you worked out, right? I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz, but I'd never let you down.
What about your wife, Conrad? She trusts you too. Aren't you letting her down?
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
I don't know. I got Paragon for that? I should have been more of an asshole. Damn. Oh well. Did I redo that and be an asshole? Conrad Werner? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the deal is with him. I guess that quest is done now. The Delafan, yeah. Shouldn't be a problem any longer. You convince Conrad that his interest in you is unhealthy and he should head back home to his family. I don't want to do it one more time. Can I load this? You know, screw it. I'm going to load this ward. Do it again. I don't want to see a different option and maybe try to get Renegade. Wait, where am I? This way. Let's try being a little less, like, nice.
Commander, I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
Why the hell would I care about this, Conrad? I've been nice, but you're wasting my time.
So that's how it is? The rest of us should just let you reap the fame and glory? Well, you're not the only one who can stand up for humanity. I'll show you.
Oh, dang, man. That was very different. I didn't get any Renegade points. What the heck? What? What's the point of that? Alright. I'll just go back to what I did the first time. I was just curious what the bottom one was. I'm like, oh, hey, we can get some Renegade here. Just shut it down. I don't know what he's gonna show up and start trying to kill me later or something. I don't know.
Commander, I've got an idea and I wanted to run it by you.
I got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great. This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre
yeah,
is
it's not what I expected. I didn't expect it to be like
you
that.
Signed me on as another Spectre.
This is the Mass Effect. Also, hi Cole, I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm gonna say you gotta be kidding.
Conrad, I haven't been shot in the head nearly enough times to make that seem like a good idea.
That's what I said last time. I like that one.
Joke if you want, but there were people who didn't believe in you, and you worked out, right? I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz, but I'd never let you down.
All right, let's see. I'm a bad guy. Stop me from killing you.
What? No, please. Please don't hurt me. Why are you doing this?
You're pathetic.
This is how a gun in your face feels. It happens to me every day. You can't handle this.
Damn.
I thought you were a hero. Heroes don't do things like this. I wish I'd never met you.
Hey, I got Renegade points. Yay! Alright, let me look at my squad. Renegade. I got one more Intimidate I can get. Yay. Okay, good. We're getting there. I think he was upset. I think he was upset too. So, yeah, there we go. We'll end with that. Hopefully that ended well enough. Let me save this one here. Took care of Conrad, talked to the Admiral dude. But I think that, guys, will be where we wrap up for the night. It's like 10 o'clock for me. It's been a longer day. So tomorrow is going to be a couple things as far as streams go. So one, we are playing Toxic Commandos tomorrow at 3 o'clock, which is our usual group stream time. We played it last week. Game was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. So the other thing is I believe Jake is finishing Resident Evil 9. He's been playing through that on Mondays. And he'll be back tomorrow night after our Toxic Commando stream. We play Resident Evil 9. So if you want to see him wrap up that game, make sure you join tomorrow night. I will be streaming Pokopia Monday. That's going to be on Pokemality, my Pokemon channel, and the on my my Twitch, ATopGun. So I've been streaming there. Jake's going to be streaming on the Blind Wave Gaming and the Twitch for Blind Wave, doing Crimson Desert, I think is what it's called. So those are the next few streams that are going to be coming up. But yeah, guys, make sure follow the Blind Wave Gaming channel if you're on the other Blind Wave, just the normal Blind Wave one. That's always streaming like our gaming stuff. If you want to make sure you're getting some kind of notifications and stuff, following that and following Twitch, we'll always pass out those things. That's for Mass Effect for me, Witcher for Eric, Red Dead Redemption for Calvin. We usually have group streams on Friday, and those streams rotate as people finish games and stuff too. So I'm wanting to finish up Mass Effect. I really want to get into the James Bond game that's coming out soon. So I might do Mass Effect and James Bond and then maybe go back into Mass Effect. Depends what people are doing, what they're enjoying. Also, all of our highlights and stuff for the games come out on the Blind Wave Gaming channel. So if you're wanting to see the highlights for this Mass Effect stream or anything else, it's all over the Blind Wave Gaming channel too. So have I played Subnautica? I have not played Subnautica. I've seen it and it looks fun. I think I would play it more if it was multiplayer. I think most of my games I do are multiplayer, but if I'm streaming them, I think that kind of gives me that social multiplayer aspect because I like talking with people and hanging out. Especially since I said about like I don't usually get to hang out with people outside of work too often. Sometimes my gaming time is also my social time. So like right now, I'll probably end up going home, making sure I eat, making sure the family's all good, and then if Melanie's still awake, we'll probably like lay in bed together and like play Pokopia. But I've been holding off on story aspects of Pokopia until probably Monday. But if I can sneak in any streams, I might try to do that too. So, let's see. Anything else? I think that's probably it. Make sure you guys follow on Twitch, subscribe on the gaming channel, and I'll see you guys next Thursday for more Mass Effect. I'm looking forward to it. And we finished at least the DLC now. We'll probably really focus on getting side missions done and going through all of the areas before we go to Viren, or whatever the V planet is. So that's my plan for now. Thanks guys for chatting. I had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys did too. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye everybody.